What's up everyone? We are back talking about a lens that has just been announced by Sigma. It is the all-new 105 f2.8 macro lens for Sony E-mount and L-mount. Now I have the Sony E-mount variant with me right here. Big thanks to Sigma Singapore for helping us with this. Having said that, these are my thoughts only. So this is my first impressions of this all-new macro lens. So before we get into this, I want to let you know that this is a sample lens, not a full production lens. So I'm not going to go too much into performance, but more of the similarities and the differences between the existing 70 f2.8 macro lens. Case in point similarities, roughly the same size. The only difference is the protruding element in the 70 f2.8 is not existent here in the 105 f2.8 macro lens, which is a good thing. Differences, you're seeing more of the new design elements in the existing art lenses like the 85-1.4, the 35-1.2. You're seeing some of that here in the 105 f2.8. Case in point, you have the aperture ring now. You have the aperture lock switch. So when you're in A mode, you can lock that. Also, you have a declick switch. So if you want to use this for video, you can do that as well. You also have an AFL button, your autofocus, manual focus switch, and your various focal length switches. So this is pretty much like all the new art lenses. You're finding that here in the 105 f2.8. So let's talk about what's inside of this lens. You have 17 elements, 12 groups. You have a 9 rounded diaphragm blades to this. Your magnification is a 1:1, and your close focusing distance is about 29 to 30 centimeters away from your subject. Also, this is compatible with the all-new teleconverters that Sigma has launched out there. So we will test that out in the full review, because if you really want to take your macro photography to the next level, the teleconverters will help you do that. Also, I'm just curious how to see how they work anyway. And with the L-mount variant, you'll be able to use the USB hub to this. So that'll allow you to fine tune that lens. We'll talk more about that in the full review as well. Also, the filter diameter on this lens is 62 millimeters. So if you want to use any sort of ND filter or polarizer, 62 millimeters is the number you want it to keep in mind. This lens is also weather resistant. So if you're a nature photographer, a wildlife photographer, or any photographer that wants to go out in the dirt terrain and maybe you're afraid of getting this dirty, do not. This lens will withstand some pretty harsh terrain. We haven't been able to test that, unfortunately, because I've had to keep this under wraps, but maybe in the full review, I'll get a little dirtier in the desert with Kai Hong and see how this performs. Additionally, this lens weighs 715 grams. So if you're worried this is going to be a heavier lens, do not be. It feels really good here on the A7R4. Anyway, in a nutshell, this lens is about sharpness, beautiful bokeh, optimal image quality. So I picked the A7R4 because I want to see how it performs with 61 megapixels. So let's walk around the Flower Dome and let's see how it looks. So I hope you guys enjoyed the photos. Anything that you want to see in the full review, let us know in the comments section below, because we'll take note of that, because we will be testing out the L-mount variant, the E-mount of course, the teleconverters hopefully, and maybe even the USB hub dock. Let me know, I'll try to get that for you. With that, stay healthy, stay safe. Don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Facebook. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.